So what's up, everybody? Thank you so much. Welcome back to another video. Today the topic we're going to talk about it's vendors, specifically the tier one vendors versus small business owners trying to build their business credit. So we're going to address that, the things that the business owner go through, and how some vendors are taking advantage of people, small business owners applying for credit. So let's talk about that. Stay tuned. Welcome again, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Exactly how I said it in the intro, a lot of business owners go through a lot, especially now that this building business is so hot right now. There are thousands of vendors really providing credit to business owners. I mean, if you apply for some vendors and you see their websites, you're like, where? Where would this website created? I mean, some websites, they're so bad that their calendars, when you book a call to speak with somebody on that website, even the calendars look so bad. So what I'm trying to say is that some companies are just opening an extended line of credit just to take advantage of the business owners who are so eagerly trying to build their business credit. And the reason why I wanted to put this video out is just to call out those vendors and ask you to be wise about building your business credit. I mean, yes, sometimes when you're starting, just not a lot of companies are really extending you a line of credit without paying for these overpriced items. For instance, for Summa and Strategic Network Solutions, you have to buy an electronic item, and sometimes in some cases you don't even use these items that you buy, but you need to get your foot in the door and something reported to your business credit. So when you're starting out, you're forced to pay for these overpriced items to have your business credit going, and to have this item reported to your Dun and Bradstreet or your Experian, whatever the case may be. This is why I'm telling you guys, see, once you have, at least 3, 4, 5 tier ones reporting to your business credit, just avoid these vendors who are overcharging you for these items that you can, really get elsewhere for sometimes half of the price that you're paying. So be wise when you're building your business credit. There, again, a lot of vendors, they're preying on small business owners like you and I, eager to build a business credit. That's the reason why they're just overcharging for these items. At the end of the day, they really are not trying to help you. I mean, I understand that you're providing a benefit to the business owners, but overcharging for these items is just something that you should avoid. You don't have to do it. There are other vendors out there that they're able to grant you the line of credit, as well as to charge you a fair price for an item that you're going to actually use. One of the reasons why I think, this is my personal opinion, right? Because I went through this. I experienced this firsthand. When I started to build my business credit, I had no way to go, no information or reference to go off of. So when I heard about Summa and I went onto their website, I see that they were willing to really report a $75 transaction to my Dun and Bradstreet. And at the moment, the mindset that I had at the moment, I really wanted something. I wanted to start. I wanted something, I wanted to get started. I want to get going. So for me at that moment, and I thought it was a good deal. Again, like I said, I mean, I didn't know. I have no information to go off of. Of course, I went to other YouTube channels, but they were saying the same thing. But now having all the information, if you go back to our videos, you'll find other net 30 vendors that they will extend you credit without really having to pay for overpriced items. I mean, it is so bad that vendors are charging you a fee to only apply for the line of credit. And I hope that you're not taking this as, you know, I am knocking on these vendors and trade lines, because I've been benefit from some of them. But really, charging a fee of up to $100 just to apply for the line of credit seems to be like a little bit much. And that is actually what I mean, guys, when I say that these vendors are just trying to really take advantage of a community of small business owners who are trying to really spend some money. They're willing to spend some money to start building their business credit. But when you start to come across these vendors charging so much for these items, really also trying to charge you a fee just to apply for the net 30 account, I think that is really a little much. It's just, it seems like they're just taking advantage of us. On the flip side, just to be completely fair and just to level the playing field here, we understand that there's some small business owners that they apply for the line of credit, they order the item, and they do not pay back. I mean, we have to mention, right? We have to mention that as well. We have to look at both sides. But clearly, though, charging a fee up front doesn't really prevent that from happening, and also charging for the overpriced items doesn't prevent that either. So I guess that this is worth mentioning. I don't hear anybody else mentioning this thing. If you have any other perspective on this matter, we'll definitely encourage you to leave a comment down below so we can get the conversation started. We might differ in our mindset or our opinions, but that's a good thing when you don't agree with everything we say, or I don't agree with everything you say. So that's okay. That's a healthy disagreement. So post a comment down below if you think differently on this matter. Again, it's worth mentioning both sides. You know, on the vendor side, some of them, they want to cover themselves. They want to make sure that, you know, they're not taken advantage of from some company by really ordering from them and not covering the order. But on the other side, though, too, is like there are a lot of members of this community that they're genuinely trying to build their business credit. And that's why they're applying. They're willing to pay early and on time. And besides, this is one of the reasons why company require that the business, you know, has to be established for at least 2 years. The business has to be operating for at least 2 years. So that's one of the conditions. So the business has to be operating for that long. So they make sure that this business is not something like a shell company that was created to only, you know, get business credit, which this is another video that I'm going to create about that, about shelf companies being created to request business credit and then sell that company with a business credit established already. So that's another video that I'm going to talk about. But my point is, it's just fair to look at both sides of the coin. So anyways, guys, I wanted to bring that subject to you. This is one of the things that we're discussing in our Facebook group. Please feel free to join us in our Facebook group. I'm going to post the link under the description so you can join us. Also, thank you. A lot of you have been requesting the copy of our ebook. If you're interested in a copy of our ebook, The Power of Net 30, be sure to click on the link on the description. Also, I'm going to put a link there to our website. And once you're on our website, please go ahead and fill out the form. I'm going to have also some of these t-shirts in our website. If you're interested in one of those t-shirts, I'm just going to go ahead and post it there. And if you don't see it, please send me an email. Here's the email. Send me an email, and I'll go ahead and send you the price for the t-shirts and so forth. Anyways, we're at the end of the video. Consider subscribing, please. You guys have been overwhelming with the support. I really appreciate that. Overwhelming in a good way. We have just surpassed 1,000 subscribers, almost hitting 1,500. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions on this subject, how some vendors are taking advantage of small business owners like you and I by overcharging us for the items they have for sale. Again, we're not required or obligated to buy from these companies. That is true. However, though, just taking advantage of a need, and a community in need, it's really just, I don't know, it's just bad etiquette. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. That's it. If you already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go ahead and like this video and comment down below so we can get this going. We want to reach to an audience that hasn't discovered us yet. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate each one of you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Do your thing. Don't you worry.